So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sathak. So today we are going to learn the class 6th Ncert English book Honeysuckle chapter 1. Who did Patrick's homework? So let's start. Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true. Sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. But what could he do? He hated homework. Second paragraph. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat, much like a witch's. He yelled, "Save me! Don't give me back to that cat! I'll grant you a wish. I promise that." Third paragraph. Patrick couldn't believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problems. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days. If you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. Fourth paragraph. The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubled his fists, and he grimaced and scolded and pursed his lips. Oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it. Fifth paragraph. And true to his word, that little elf began to do Patrick's homework, except there was one glitch. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, he would say, and Patrick would have to help in whatever way. I don't know this word, the elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. No, what's even better, look up the word and sound it out by each letter. Sixth paragraph. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing to human history. To them, it's a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need more books. More and more books, and you can help me read them too. Seventh paragraph. As a matter of fact, every day in every way, that little elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary, and was going to school with his eyes puffed and bleary. Eighth paragraph. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more, so he quietly and slowly slipped out of the back door. Ninth paragraph. Patrick got A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. And his parents? They wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. He cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. 10th paragraph. You see, in the end, Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man do all his homework. But I will share a secret. Just between you and me, it wasn't the elf. Patrick had done it himself. The end of the story, and the author of the story is Carol Murray. So let's go to our Hindi explanation now. So इस स्टोरी में हमें ये बताया गया है पैट्रिक कभी भी होमवर्क नहीं करता था। वो कहता था होमवर्क करना बहुत बोरिंग होता है। वो हॉकी खेलता था, बास्केटबॉल खेलता था और निंटेंडो खेलता था अपने होमवर्क करने के बजाय। तो उसके टीचर्स उसको बोलते थे, पैट्रिक अपना होमवर्क करके लाओ वरना तुम कुछ भी नहीं सीख पाओगे। और ये सच भी था। कभी उसे ऐसा लगता था कि वो एक ऐसा इंसान है जिसे कुछ नहीं आता, पर वो क्या कर सकता था, वो होमवर्क पसंद ही नहीं था उसको। फिर एक दिन उसकी जो कैट थी उसने देखा वो कैट एक छोटी सी डॉल के साथ खेल रही है और पैट्रिक ने उस डॉल को उस कैट से छीन लिया। और वो बहुत सरप्राइज़ हो गया, शॉक हो गया, क्योंकि वो एक डॉल नहीं थी पर वो एक इंसान था जो कि सबसे छोटे साइज़ में था। उस छोटे इंसान के पास एक छोटी सी वूल शर्ट थी और उसके पास ओल्ड फैशन ब्रिचेस का मतलब होता है ब्रीचेस और शॉर्ट ट्राउज़र्स। तो उसके पास बहुत पुराने ज़माने की एक छोटी सी ट्राउज़र्स थी और उसके पास एक लंबी सी हैट थी जो बहुत विच के जैसी लगती थी। और फिर उस छोटे इंसान ने चीखा, मुझे बचाओ, मुझे उस कैट को वापस मत देना, मैं तुम्हारी एक विश ग्रांट करूँगा और मेरा प्रॉमिस है तुमसे। पैट्रिक अब को विश्वास ही नहीं हो रहा था कितना लकी है वो। यहाँ उसकी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स का आंसर था। तो उसने उस छोटे इंसान से बोला, Only if you can do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days. इसका मतलब होता है अगर मैं तुम्हें तभी बचाऊंगा उस कैट से अगर तुम मेरा सारा होमवर्क कर दोगे टिल द एंड ऑफ द सेमेस्टर के एंड तक, और वो 35 डेज़ है। अगर तुम अच्छा काम करते हो तो मुझे एज भी मिल सकते हैं। जो लिटिल मैन था, बाय द वे जो लिटिल मैन होता है उसको हम एल्फ बुलाते हैं। जो एल्फ था उसने अपना मुंह सिकोड़ लिया जैसे कि एक डिश क्लॉथ जिससे हम बर्तन साफ़ करते हैं उसको एक हैम्पियर में फेंक दिया हो, और फिर वो अपने लेग्स को किक करने लगा और उसने अपने मुट्ठी बना ली। और फिर उसने ऐसा मुंह बनाया और स्कोल्ड का मतलब होता है वो बहुत परेशान हो गया और उसने अपने लिप्स बहुत गंदे तरह के बना लिए और उसने बोला, ओ मैं कर्स्ड हो गया हूँ पर मैं वो करूँगा। और जो एल्फ ने पैट्रिक को प्रॉमिस किया था उसको सच करते हुए जो लिटिल एल्फ था वो पैट्रिक का होमवर्क करने लगा। पर एक ग्लिच था, एक दिक्कत थी। जो एल्फ था उसको नहीं पता था हर बार क्या करना है और वो कहता मुझे हेल्प चाहिए और पैट्रिक को लिटिल एल्फ को हेल्प करनी पड़ती होगी किसी भी वे में। उसे नहीं पता, वो एल्फ कहता था मुझे नहीं पता ये वर्ड कैसे पढ़ना है, तो एल्फ हमेशा चिल्लाता रहता था। जब भी वो पैट्रिक का होमवर्क पढ़ता था वो कहता था मुझे डिक्शनरी ला के दो, नहीं, जो और भी अच्छा है, मुझे उस वर्ड को सुनाओ उसके लेटर के हिसाब से। तो 6th पैराग्राफ आ गया। अरे यार, अब 6th पैराग्राफ आ चुका है। तो जब वो मैथ्स पे आता था पैट्रिक वॉज आउट ऑफ लक, उसका कोई लक ही नहीं बचता था। वो एल्फ पैट्रिक को कहता था ये टाइम टेबल्स क्या होती हैं, और एल्फ बहुत परेशान हो जाता था और वो कहता था हम एल्फ्स को कभी भी वो ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है। और एडिशन और सब्सट्रैक्शन और डिविजन्स और फ्रैक्शंस, इधर बैठो मेरे साइड में, तुम्हें मुझे गाइड करना पड़ेगा। जो एल्फ होते हैं वो ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री के बारे में कुछ नहीं जानते। एल्फ्स के लिए ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री एक मिस्ट्री है। सो लिटिल एल्फ ऑलरेडी अ शाउटर जस्ट गॉट लाउडर। लिटिल एल्फ हमेशा चिल्लाता रहता था और वो और लाउडर होता गया। गो टू द लाइब्रेरी, आई नीड बुक्स। एल्फ कहता था लाइब्रेरी जाओ, मुझे और बुक्स चाहिए, और बुक्स चाहिए, और तुम मुझे उनको रीड करने में भी पढ़ने में भी हेल्प कर सकते हो। 7th पैराग्राफ। एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट, हर रोज़ वो लिटिल एल्फ एक नैग की तरह था। नैग मीन्स who troubles someone all the time by complaining or asking them to do something. Patrick was working harder than ever and was it a drag. Patrick हमेशा हार्डर और हार्डर वर्क करता रहता था और वो बहुत अनइंटरेस्टिंग, ड्रैग का मतलब होता है अनइंटरेस्टिंग एंड डल। सो वो पूरी रात जागता था और उसे कभी भी नींद नहीं आती थी और स्कूल जाने के वक्त उसकी आईज बहुत पफ्ड और ब्लीरी होती थी। 8th पैराग्राफ। फाइनली लास्ट दिन आ गया स्कूल का और एल्फ जो था वो जा सकता था और उसके लिए ज़्यादा होमवर्क नहीं था और करने के लिए, तो वो चुपचाप सीक्रेटिवली, स्लीली मीन्स सीक्रेटिवली डोर के बाहर जाके अपनी दुनिया में चला गया। 9th paragraph. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. And his parents, they wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. He cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rode, like he had developed a whole new attitude. पैट्रिक को सब चीज़ों में ए मिलने लगे। उसकी टीचर्स और पेरेंट्स पे एक स्माइल थी और वो उसको बहुत प्रेस कर रहे थे। और उसके पेरेंट्स वो सोचने लगे पैट्रिक को क्या हो गया है। वो एक मॉडल किड था, वो अपना रूम साफ करता था, अपने काम करता था, चीयरफुल था, किसी से भी गुस्से से बात नहीं करता था, ऐसे जैसे कि उसने एक बड़ा सा नया एटीट्यूड डेवलप कर लिया हो। 10th पैराग्राफ। आप देखोगे इन द एंड पैट्रिक ऐसा सोचता है कि उसने उस छोटे एल्फ से सारा काम करवाया, पर मैं तुमसे एक सीक्रेट शेयर करता हूँ जो सिर्फ मेरे और तुम्हारे बीच में रहेगा। वो काम एल्फ ने नहीं किया था, पैट्रिक ने खुद किया। सो एंड ऑफ द स्टोरी एंड द ऑथर ऑफ द स्टोरी वॉज कैरल मूरे। So guys, now let's proceed to our question answers. So these question answers are of CBSE. These are CBSE Delhi board questions. So let's start with short answer questions. What did Patrick think his cat was playing with? What was it really? Patrick thought that his cat was playing with a little doll, but it was a dwarf. Second, why did the little man grant Patrick a wish? The little man granted Patrick a wish because he had saved his life from the cat. What was the Patrick's wish? It was Patrick's wish that the dwarf should do all his homework till the end of the semester. How did Patrick help him? Patrick helped him by staying up at nights and completing his homework. Fifth, in what subjects did the little man need help to do Patrick's homework? The little man needed Patrick's help in English, history, and math. He also asked Patrick to fetch books from the library. When did the elf leave him? The elf, being true to his word, left him when the last day of the school approached, as there was no more homework to be completed. 7th. Why did Patrick consider himself lucky? Patrick considered himself lucky because he had found a solution to all his problems. The solution was easy. The little elf would solve all his problems regarding homework. How did the little man react about mathematics? The little man did not like mathematics. In fact, he never needed timetables, so he didn't use it. The little man had no interest in addition, subtraction, division, and fractions. So he got angry and asked Patrick to sit beside him and help in solving the sum of maths. Write the characteristics of the little elf. Answer. The little elf wore a little woolen shirt with old-fashioned trousers and a high tall hat. He asked Patrick to save him from the cat. The elf kept his promise of helping Patrick, though he was ignorant of subjects like maths, history, and English. He in fact helped Patrick in becoming a hard-working boy. Long question answers. First question. What were the changes that occurred in Patrick's behavior? How did his parents and teachers react to these changes? There was a great change in Patrick's behavior after completion of his homework. He became a model for kids. He got A grade in all the subjects. His teachers were happy and they appreciated Patrick. His parents were amazed and could not believe the change. He cleaned his room, did his household chores. He was now a cheerful kid and was not rude to anyone. He had developed a whole new attitude. He became more responsible towards his work and academics. Multiple choice questions. First, Patrick hated A. Going to school. Second, what is the meaning of the word Nintendo? C. A video game. Third, what did his teachers tell him? C. To do his homework. What was boring to Patrick? C. Going to school. Ignoramus means D. An uneducated person. Multiple choice questions part 2. The elf's dress was old-fashioned. Elf was making a promise to D. Patrick. He who yelled was an elf. Fourth, what was the man's size? A. Tiny. The elf feared the cat. C. Go to the library. I need books. More and more books. And you can help to read them too. First question. Who said these lines? Answers. The elf said these lines. Second. Whom does the speaker want to go to the library? Second. The elf wanted Patrick to go to the library. Third. What demands did the speaker make? The elf demanded more and more books from the library. Write the name of the writer. Carol Moray. So I hope guys you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big like, subscribe and share.